Hey everyone, welcome back to Girl Talk. Today I am so excited to bring to you another incredible episode in collaboration with Wonder Girls. And today's guest is the perfect example of what it means to thrive. She's a track and field Olympian, entrepreneur, philanthropist, and a media personality who has dedicated her career to excellence on and off the track. She's a three-time Hall of Famer, a national champion, and the founder of the Priscilla Frederick Foundation, which supports single-parent households and provides scholarships for students in need. And she's just getting started. Please welcome Priscilla Loomis. Thank you for being on my show today.
Oh my gosh, Queen, of course. Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Okay, well, perfect. We're going to hop right into the first question.
Let's do it.
Priscilla, you have had an incredible career as an Olympian, an entrepreneur, and now a media personality. What drives you to push these boundaries in so many different spaces?
I think what really it is, I was always inspired by my mom. My mom was a single mother from the Dominican Republic. And so I saw her struggles. I saw what she overcame, her resilience, her dedication, and what she instilled in me. And so that was a really big driving factor. Another one was I just don't like to do what everybody else can do, right? And so if I have a passion within, my heart, and there's something that I really want to go after, I'm going to do it. There are so many women that came before me that paved the way, that they couldn't do certain things because they were women, because of the color of their skin. And so now I'm taking the baton and I'm going after everything that sets my soul on fire so that I can be a really great mentor, a really great leader, but also a role model for those who are coming after me. So I think it's definitely a combination of no one's going to block my blessing, no one's going to stop my shine, and no one has the audacity to ever do it. So it's really important for me to go after everything that I love and, do it strategically, but do it in a way that can make a positive impact.
Absolutely. Well, you're definitely uplifting others. So your foundation, we're going to go back a little bit to what you mentioned in your first answer in the very beginning. The Priscilla Frederick Foundation focuses on supporting single-parent households and providing scholarships. Why is this mission so important to you?
Yeah, it's again dedicated to my mom and everything that she went through. And along the way, along the journey, she had a little bit of help. And so I realized that there were organizations, for health and wellness. There was things for saving the dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I just never saw something for those single parents. And so my mission was to help a little bit along the way. And then it kind of grew. So now I'm able to support single parent households, but now I'm able to award these educational scholarships. And then I also award grants and, to women empowerment workshops, right? And then I'm hosting women empowerment workshops, and I'm just filling a void and being that helping hand to whoever, whenever, wherever. And so it's really important for me to leave a legacy of positive impact and being that positive role model. And then lastly, we do random acts of kindness. So if somebody, is in line getting a cup of coffee, I'm gonna take care of it. If somebody is in line and they're struggling to pay their grocery bill, I got you, girl. Like, it's just those random acts that make people a little bit happier, and just leave a little sprinkle of Priscilla-ness. So my nonprofit is my baby. It is the one thing that I am most proud of, because I always said I would start it when I become like a multimillionaire, but I realized that I just have to start where I'm at and grow with the community. So it's been amazing.
I love that you've taken your story and your upbringing and realized what was given back to you or what was given to you, and now you're taking it and giving back to others and turning it into such a big and beautiful thing. I always love hearing stories like that. That is so inspiring.
It's kind of like what we need in the world. Like, if we've seen the incredible people that have done it before, then we're more inclined to do it, and continue it, right? It's humanity. It's the base of who we are. It's connection, it's love, and it's community.
I always love the saying, give back what was given to you. So I am a true believer of that, and I love that you're doing that.
Thank
so
you.
Now you're stepping into the media world in a really big way. You're launching a brand new digital streaming show. It's called Thrive Through It with Priscilla Loomis. What can we expect from the show? Tell me all about it.
I am very, very excited. My passion in life was always entertainment. And so I always wanted to be Beyonce 2.0, Diana Ross 2.0, right? Because they were just fabulous women that just commanded excellence. They commanded a stage and we were just all engaged. So I've always been in musical theater. I've always been, into acting, dance, singing, all of it. So it is a big passion of mine. But through track and field, I was able to kind of get the best of both worlds, being interviewed, being, on camera. But now I realize that we're in a space where women in sports really need to be highlighted. So I partnered up with a company, a network called This Is It Network, run by Sheldon Barlett. And she is the CEO extraordinaire, and she is a fabulous woman that just wants to tell other women's stories in a variety of ways. So we partnered. She was like, would you want to do a show about women in sports? I said, Hunty, say less. Let us do this. So as a woman who did sports from the age that she was 6 and retired in 2021, I've been through it all. So now I want to be able to highlight other women sport stories. It's also gonna kind of talk about the realness, the authentic side of it, their upbringing. Just like my story is very different and intricate, there are so many other, female athletes from before and who are going through it now and who are up and coming. So that's what the show is really all about. It's about highlighting these journeys, what we go through, some of the struggles, but also the wins, the huge wins, the excellence that we have, so the community that we've built. And so I'm very, very much excited for this. My motto is I forget who said it, but I believe it was JFK, but it was be the, rising tide that lifts all ships. Right. And so that's what it's really about. When we can tell other people's stories with passion, with love, with grace, I think it really does inspire the next generation.
Yes. And I was just going to say, being an Olympian and having that platform of being a very high level athlete gives you access to the entertainment industry, which is so amazing. And me as a gymnast, I was going to say I did gymnastics for 14 years of my life. I followed so many gymnasts, and each of their stories were so unique. So I always loved when they did a show, or, I got to hear more about their upbringing because it inspires. Even if that's not your story, it shows you that they've gone through something hard and that you can as well. So before we go, let's do a quick rapid fire question round. Are you ready?
Girl, I'm so ready. Let's
okay. 3 words that describe you.
Badass, fearless, fabulous.
Love. Dream guest for your show.
Oh my goodness. This is supposed to be rapid fire, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
You're okay.
I am not doing well. Mindy Kaling.
Okay. Best advice you've ever received.
Everything that you want starts between your ears.
Love that. And finally, what's your Women's History Month message to all of the Wonder Girls out there listening?
It is one of my favorite months. It's also my, it's something that I didn't have really focus growing up. So it's beautiful to see how we're adopting it more and more, and we're pushing it out there. Every month is Women's Month, by the way, just so everybody understands. My message is the women that paved the way for us before did so much work, did so much, and they did it with love and so much tenacity and fearlessness in their soul.
Absolutely.
That we now have excellence in our DNA. Don't disrespect yourself and ever think less of yourself. Go after everything that sets your soul on fire. Surround yourself with incredible human beings and never, ever let negativity start with you. Be the light, be the change, be an example of God's love, and just be fearless. Never be afraid to be a badass.
And that is all what Girl Talk is about. Priscilla, thank you so much for being here today and sharing your story of wisdom with us. Ladies, let's remember, just like Priscilla said, your voice matters, your dreams matter, and we all matter. I'll see you all next time. Bye.